off his, off his game a little bit. I don't think he's going to be expecting a 3 racks M&M push. It's going to be a bit later than a normal 3 racks, but it doesn't matter unless Firefist can scout it. And it's shown before, his scouting's not that great. So I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. Actually, a science facility going down as well. A lot of M&M coming out. Good job hiding those, and those 3 Hydralisks and 1 Sunken Colony is not going to be enough. I don't think... Oh, actually, Firefist scouting with 4 Zerglings, so he knows what's coming now. It's going to be critical if he can't get those Sunkens up in time. If you can't get the Sunkens down in time, it's going to be game. It's going to be down to whether Stim has been upgraded for Casey. If Stim is already up and he's pushing out with Stim, there's going to be a lot of trouble. He isn't pushing yet, so Stim doesn't look like it's done. Stim just now pushing in. I don't know. 5 is forced to pull drones. All the drones going down just about. 2, 3 left. Only 1 drone surviving. These 3 Sunken Colonies going down, but it doesn't matter. Casey's done enough damage. There is no drones mining at Firefist natural expansion. And 1 base Terran is better than 1 base Zerg. And now Firefist is essentially 1 base Zerg. He was able to push back that attack, but Casey didn't suffer that many losses, and he hasn't had any harassment on his economy, so he's very, very firmly in the lead, I gotta think. I don't know, I think Firefist will probably swap into mutas now, try and get a bit of harass down, but he doesn't have much of an economy. There's a science vessel out, he's gonna have a radiate soon, so Casey, on top of all the options that Firefist has, I gotta say, Hydras are not that useful against M&M, and he's been forced... Firefist has been forced to take drones off gas and mine only minerals, and as Zerg you definitely want to be always mining gas after you get it up, unless you're going for like obviously an all Zergling build or something like that. Casey's scouting that the mutas are out, he's going to be prepared for this. There's only 2 mutas so far, pushing in now, going to try and break this. I think he's going to be pushed back out. 1 Sunken goes down, but these Lings are here, and these Mutalisks doing okay job microing at these Marines. They're going to be pushed away, but it just means that Firefist, is going to be forced to put down more Sunkens very soon. I think Casey, though, should choose to expand soon. I think he'll definitely be upgrading upgrading weapons, and that's going to give him a significant advantage. It looks like a Radiate is being researched, and once a Radiate is out, these Mutalisks are going to be absolutely useless. I mean, they don't look like they're going to be doing a terribly good job at the moment, but it's going to be even worse with these science vessels. So Casey is definitely playing a very strong game. This factory might be taken down, but I think it's going to be in time to flow back to the safety of Casey's base. I don't know, Casey has a lot of options at the moment. I think he should just expand, macro up, and push in a few minutes once, he's built up a significant enough of a force to just be able to walk over Firefist's wall of Sunkens. Actually, he's getting drop as well. So Casey, not content to sort of just macro up, going to be trying to finish it now, at least do even more economic damage. I really like this very, very aggressive play from Casey. Definitely Boxer-esque in his constant pressure. Definitely a low econ game, but it's more of a fun game to watch, I'm going to say. I do like these small macro, micro-intensive sort of games using interesting little builds, but actually, Firefist is going to scout this, so this shuttle is going to be in a bit of trouble. It's going to be taken out. Looks like Casey's trying to push up the front and try and draw back Firefist's forces, but Firefist is not falling for this, and these medic marines are just going to be annihilated, and Casey's going to lose the shuttle. So that's a bit of a blow, not that big a deal, but certainly a bit of a blow. A lot of barracks going down for Casey now. I think he should be expanding at the moment to be able to support these barracks. I think he might... Oh, 1 medic scouting down, seeing what's going on, going to be killed by that. The Korean spectator's laughing a little bit. That's pretty good. I think he should be Casey should be expanding now, and I think I did see 1 building in his base. It's floating out now, so Casey's just going to be able to push out soon. 5 is coming in, trying to do a bit of Mutalisk harass, but is it going to be enough? He stops that gas going down. Good irradiate, not very good split. Moving that Mutalisk back in there. It looks like he's going for a second irradiate. These Mutalisks are now going to be on such low health. A really, really bad split from Firefist. Those Mutalisks, there's not many of them, and they're now on extremely low health, so they're not that useful. Looks like Firefist is now putting down 2 lurkers at his at his natural expansion choke. Going to try and defend, try and get drones back up and macro up, getting as much of an economy as possible with as few troops as possible. But now that Casey has this whole all these science vessels out, 3 science vessels, he's going to just be able to irradiate these lurkers from a safe distance. And I think that's what he's going in now. Looks like 2 irradiates going down, judging from the lights from the science vessels, losing a couple of marines, but that's not a big deal. I wish they'd show us Casey's upgrades so we could get a slightly better idea of this build. 1 lurker going down, the other one going to go down in a second. Defense matrixing a marine, so it takes a lot of the hits. That's very clever play. I imagine Casey was waiting for that 1+ upgrade, and it looks like all these sunken collars are going down. Mule is coming in to reinforce, but they go splat fairly fast. All the drones coming out, sort of sacrificing themselves to Casey's wall of marines. A lot of marines, all the sunken's going down. So Casey's going to be able to push in 1 lurker out, but it's not going to be enough. Going to be able to push in, not even stopping to go for tech, just going to be pushing into Firefist's base, going to be taking out his lair and his drones there, and it's going to, I think it's GG. I don't think there's anything Firefist can do. Trying to get a line of lurkers, 2 being irradiated to death very fast, only 1 lurker left. Not a lot Firefist can do, in fact nothing he can do. His last sunken goes down, so GG! Very impressive play from Casey, I gotta say. I really like that build. Definitely throwing Firefist, just absolutely unpredictable play, I think. I haven't seen that build before. I don't know if it's an established build. I don't think so. So Casey definitely did a really impressive job there, especially considering he's part of Airforce A's, who don't really get a whole lot of time to practice because they're part of the Air Force. So I really like seeing these guys win. Firefist, poor scouting at the start meant that he wasn't all that well prepared for that sort of half bunker rush that Casey didn't really commit to. He didn't really get a chance to see how many SCVs Casey had or anything, and wasn't able to get an overlord into Casey's base at all, and had no idea what was going on. So I think Firefist just really had kind of poor scouting and was caught really off guard and didn't react all that well to Casey's build. So definitely a really impressive game from Casey. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope new viewers will subscribe to my channel. Recommend games. I've got it up there in my description. You know, recommend me anything. Send me replays, first-person VODs, whatever. I don't really mind, as long as it's not been done too much by previous commentators at all. And so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you later.